Don't ever put your loved one in here, ever.
Are you procrastinating with the most important thing in your life? Are you putting off until next week, next month, next year, achieving your health goals, taking the steps that you need to take to transform your body, mind, and spirit so that you are functioning at the highest level possible? If you find yourself in that situation where you have this propensity for procrastination, then stay tuned. I'm Professor Spira. I practice something called the Mucusless Diet Healing System by Professor Arnold Ehret, and I've helped thousands of people transform their lives using the methods of the Mucusless Diet Healing System. And one of the most important things of the system is practicing the system, is doing the system. When do you get started? Right now. Right now, you need to make the shift, the change of attitude, the change in your spirit, that this is important. Not putting it off to next week, not putting it off to next year, but right now, making that change, doing what's absolutely necessary to achieve the goals. Now, why is that so important? What I always think about, I grew up with a very sick mother, and I was in and out of hospitals, and I saw what that reality was like. The hospices, the nursing homes. And when you're young, if you're not forced into that environment, you just think that that can't happen to you. You just think that everything is all great. Don't worry about it. Just, you only live once, YOLO, eat whatever you're gonna eat, do what you're gonna do, and that's it. But the reality is the decisions that you make right now, the decisions that you make this moment, this second, will dictate if you spend the last years of your life looking at the ceiling of a hospital or a hospice, or having some kind of excruciatingly painful procedure, being drugged up for the end of your life. You don't have to have that as the end. That does not have to be your reality. But for it to not be, you have to make some changes. You have to do and make these decisions. And it's that important. It's so important to get started right now. So as I say, let's get it going. As you are listening to me right now, put your earphone in, jump in your vehicle or whatever, or walk, or get to your store, go buy you some lemons right now. Go get you some fruit. Go get you some apples, get you some oranges, get you some salad stuff. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until later. Go do it right now. Right, I'll chat. We'll chat while you're on your way. How serious are you? How serious are you about doing everything you humanly can to avoid the hospice, in the hospital, and the strokes and heart attacks? Look at the brothers and sisters that are leaving this planet in their 50s and in their 60s. They're getting young. And then they come out with this, it just invented something stupid and diabolical: sudden adult death syndrome. Somebody had the audacity. Sudden adult death syndrome. It's called pus and mucus eating death syndrome is what they should have called that. There's no sudden adult death syndrome. It's called only do the medical procedures that, well, avoid all of them if you can, and only do the ones that you want to do. Don't feel forced to do it. Can't even talk about that on here. I don't need another strike. But see, I'm down here in the short north, and I wanted to have this discussion with you here because there's so many bars. This whole area is like dance clubs and bars, and just, you know, pizzerias and restaurants and just that whole vibration. You know, the whole vibration of profound, high level of gluttony. And that is, hey, what's going on, bro? And this is the sort of situation that we're in. You know, you discover this information, and maybe you come from that background. You know, I came from a club background, enjoyed clubbing, you know, going to bars, that whole situation. But then you make a 180-degree shift. And now, oh no, no more alcohol, no more restaurants, no more, you know, what do I do? But you gotta hold on to your conviction. Whatever it is for you, you gotta find that. See, for me, not wanting to end up in the hospitals, in the nursing homes, and doing everything in my power to set things up so that that's not my reality in the end, that does it for me. But you gotta find what does it for you. Maybe it's being able to spend time with your loved ones. Maybe it's being able to raise your family, to have the energy, to have the clarity of thought, to have the strength to be able to raise your family, raise some children, or maybe take care of some elders that did not make the decisions that you are going to make. So now you got to help take care of them. Whatever it is, whatever the reason is, you know, motivation. You got to find your motivation. You know, I've shared mine with you. You know, I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out like that. And if that means I'm not eating at restaurants and I'm not partaking in all of the reindeer games, you know, the sandbox games, everybody else, so be it. You know, we create our own institutions, we create our own places to hang out, you know, doing things that we find fun, socializing the way that we find. But first we have to clean ourselves up to a certain degree. You know, then we start to get some resources and, you know, we're able to achieve something. But, you know, we got a lot of work to do, and it starts first and foremost with getting ourselves together and cleaning ourselves out. I mean, that's always the first step, is start cleaning yourself out. You can go buy yourself an enema bag right now. Like I said, get you some lemons, distilled water, right this minute. If you're on your way, stop. You know, stop, or maybe, hey, all right, if it's late, first thing in the morning, turn this video back on and do it along with it. You know, the plug-in. You know, the plug-in is so important. But even the plug-in can't help if you're not doing the work. You have to do the work. This isn't playing around. This isn't playing games. This isn't, you know, Oprah's fun recipes and, you know, that whole vibe, man. They've created diet. They've turned diet into this, like, you know, it's either the bro diets with the keto and the athlete, and I'm an athlete and I'm working out and I'm big and, you know, strong, and they either did that, or it's this like oh, less calories today, and it's like he's playing in the sandbox. What I'm saying is it's time to grow up. It's time to let go of childish things. Let's get serious about the most serious dietary system that's out right now, that's been out for 100 years, the Mucusless Diet Healing System. Do you want to avoid, see, we're not talking about like the, you know, and I know it's hard to sell people because people don't seem to really think that it can happen to them. People don't think that they can end up in these hospitals and these nursing homes, and they go to any nursing home and just go see Everybody that's in there, you see people that are like hunched over in the wheelchair that just seem like they're a million miles and years away. And that was you, or that's where you're at right now, however many years back.
I have laid in my own bowel movement for hours. Don't ever put your loved one in here, ever.
But what if you didn't have to decay and degenerate and lose the elasticity of your skin? And what if it was possible? What if you made changes today that could prevent you from ending up in that environment and in that situation? Wouldn't that be a blessing? Wouldn't that be a blessing to be able to take the action right now to prevent that, even if it seemed extreme to those around you and your parents and people didn't understand? Or maybe you're on the other side and you're coming from like a raw food diet, or coming and you're taking steps too far back and you need to get on the middle path. That's what it is, baby. Mucusless Diet Healing System's a middle path. That's the middle path. And so there's no time to waste. I know it's fun and these environments have been created for pus and mucus eaters, with pus and mucus eating in mind. I get it. I get it and understand, but we have to transform. Had a family member, they're trying to charge us $30,000. She thought she had great insurance, and that's what people say. Well, I got good health insurance. I can, There's a lot of people that thought they had good health insurance that has been charged tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on the hook for something that's totally preventable. So the ball in your court, what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? You can just listen, take it as a little bit of entertainment. Oh, that's Spira. All right, listen to his videos sometimes. He's a character. Or you can shut it down, go to the store, get you some lemons, get you an enema bag. Maybe you already have an enema bag, you just hadn't did it in a while. Go get you a couple gallons of distilled water, get you some lemons, and go get to work. Get you a big salad, go get to work. Stop the procrastination. And honestly, that's all that anybody could ever say about that, in terms of you gotta find whatever it is that is your motivation and immerse yourself in that. And really understand that if you don't take these steps right now, this thing will be over before you know it. And you don't want to be on the side of saying, you get that heart attack, you get that stroke, you get that colon cancer diagnosis, and then you find yourself saying, I wish I would have listened when I was younger. That's one thing that I hear the most from older people that had found out about the Mucusless diet when they were younger. I wish I would have did it. I wish I would have stuck to it. I wish. Don't wish. Take action. Take action right now. And if you're not signed up for Mucus-free Life Insiders Club, go down below, click that link, sign up. You're gonna get 3 free PDFs, including some free mucus-free recipes, some other great stuff. Click that. That's the kind of action that you need to take. Plug in. Participate on social media. Plug in. That's what it's gonna take. And we're gonna have to band together, and that's part of what we're trying to do. That's the work I'm trying to do. Trying to put together this community so that we can plug into one another, so that we can save ourselves while all the humanity and all the nuts and the craziness around us everything will be falling apart, but we're gonna keep our thing together. We're gonna keep our thing together. So click that link, plug in, participate in the Mucus-free life community. And right now, you know, we're looking for some leadership. This is the time that we growing, we developing. This is a time where the serious people are gonna emerge and really, you know, bring something to the table, as we like to say. That's the thing. Everybody's got to bring something to the table. And so, again, click that link down below. If you're not signed up yet, sign up for the Insiders Club and plug in. Check out the books if you don't have the annotated Mucusless Diet Healing System, the other books. Check that out. And it's time to transform humanity. Say later to the procrastination. Get started immediately. And keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Until next time, peace, love, and breath. Oh, I almost forgot right here. Check this out. This is a video that's selected just for you. Click this right here, and I'll see you over there.